Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is my YouTube channel where I will video the process and the steps in building my dream home in Jamaica. It's been a long journey of jumping on on planes, watching other YouTubers trying to acquire land, because oh Lord, it was a stressful journey. It was a really stressful journey trying to acquire land in Jamaica. When one thing didn't work out, you had to go back to the drawing board and start all over again. And it was so frustrating to the point where I felt like I was going to give up because it was tiring. And God knows I don't want to spend my later years working as how I'm working now, living in America, working 2-3 jobs, driving miles and miles to get to one job and coming back just to do it all over again on a 5, 6, 7 day basis. So I always wanted to come back home to Jamaica, and I figured, okay, I'm gonna acquire land. It's gonna be easy, but it wasn't. Lord knows it wasn't. It was stressful. In 1 year, I think I took 3 flights just to come look at land, only to find out that it's either in a location that I didn't want, it was in a neighborhood that I didn't want, there was no title. It was a lot. So I did that for, I want to say, about 2 years, just jumping on flights, coming down, getting frustrated, starting all over again. But I didn't give up. I prayed and I started all over again. So now it comes down to it that I accumulated the land, that I love the neighborhood. I love the dirt because I'm obsessed with red dirt. I don't know why. I just feel like, to me, that is when the dirt is red, it's so fruitful, and anything can grow on red dirt. So I accumulated the dirt, the land that I want with the dirt. The space, I got more than a bargain for with the space. I got so much more than a bargain for, and that I thank God for. I thank God for that. Then it came down to the paperwork and the legalities of it, and it wasn't as tedious as I thought it would be. And then we're here. So got the land, searched for the land, accumulated the land, and now I'm in the pre-building phase where a long search. Thirdly, first was accumulating the land. First was searching for the land. Second was accumulating the land. And now I believe I'm in the third phase where I needed an architect. And boy, oh boy, I call every single person in my contacts. I need an architect. And people are saying, oh, you can just hire land. You can just build on the land. What you need an architect for? This is Jamaica. And I was like, yeah, I don't think that's how it works. I think I need an architect. I need to put stuff through the proper channels so everything could be on the straight and narrow, legitimate. And it took me another tedious task to find the architect in the price range that I was looking for, because oh my God, nobody told me on YouTube that architectural work was so expensive. No one told, no one prepared me for that. And who wasn't telling me this price was telling me, oh Lord, oh, it gave me heart complications and heartburn. But eventually I found someone that was in my price, well, a little more than my price range, but I could still work towards paying it. But it wasn't as high of a cost as the other architects that I found. And everything, because I drafted up, sorry, I drafted up everything that I wanted in my house. I drafted it up more than a year ago. I was walking around. Every time I would fly to Jamaica, I said, look, I'm going to Jamaica with my blueprint. I dreamt about this blueprint. I saw my house. I saw me walking through my house, and I'm going to get this house. Fly high, fly low, God willing. By fire or by force, I'm getting the dream house that I want. I might can't afford it where I am to build from scratch, but I'm going to get it in Jamaica. And so every time I jumped on a flight, I had the blueprint. I had it in my pocketbook, holding on to it tight during the airport and during the plane ride. Got to Jamaica, look at it, I pray, and I put it back in my pocketbook. And so I found an architect that he said, send me what you have, send me what you have. I guess he didn't expect me to have the whole house, but I drew the whole house on paper. I'm not a drawer. I'm not very good at drawing, but for some reason I drew that blueprint exactly how I saw it in my vision. I saw it in my dream, because again, it's my dream house. After I sent it to 3 architects, and they gave me their fee. Well, 2 of them gave me their fee. One of them, to this day, he never got back to me. He said, oh, I have something to do. I'm going to do that, and then I'll get back to you. I said, fine, you know, people busy and stuff. So it's been weeks, still nothing. And honestly, I did not send out a call, because I figure I'm doing business with you. And if I'm doing business with you and you're interested, eventually you get back to me. So he haven't gotten back to me. I never gave him a call. And 2 architects started working with me. One of them gave me, I told them, I said, listen, I have other architects that I'm looking for the best price that suits me, that I can afford, because I don't want to put my heart where I cannot reach. So they said, okay, fine. One architect got back to me. I love the outside of the house. It goes right in the idea of what I wanted, but the inside of the house doesn't go with what I wanted. It looked more like the type of houses they're building now in Jamaica than what I wanted, because I hate back alleys and too many hallways and all that stuff. I don't like that. So I didn't go with that. I went with someone else that took my drawing and gave me exactly what I wanted in my drawing. So I went with that one. So now we're in the architecture phase. And this is like phase 3. Phase 3. And Lord, I have a ways to go. It's not an easy process. It's not an easy journey. I have loads of people on YouTube that I follow, that I've been watching their page and their journey for years now, and they give me hope that, I can do it, little by little. The money is not all here. I'm building out of pocket. That means after I pay my bills in the US, I pay all my bills in the US, whatever I have left over, I send it to Jamaica. So I'm giving myself a time limit of 3 years. I don't know if that's wishful thinking, but you have to make goals and try to reach them or try to accomplish them in that retrospect. So I'm giving myself 3 years, max 5 years, to finish building my dream home and using the additional land space that I have left over for Airbnbs. So come with me on my journey, and hopefully we can help each other, give each other pointers, and you watch my back, I watch yours, kind of thing. I'm now looking into supplies. So I have a builder. He's helping me with different locations, different phone numbers, different revenues to go through to get sand, gravel, and steel at a cheaper price than, you know, the big box shops or the big box hardwares. So that's working out well for me. But it's the delivery process, because oh my god, gravel is sand, gravel, cement, steel, brick. I'm not even going to talk about the brick because I found an amazing guy that is willing to work so well with me. I'm going to have to go through my Rolodex old school style to throw his name up in a future video. He's amazing. He's amazing. And also I got this information from my builder. So I'm going to throw his name up in future reference. He has a hardware store, and the guy that I'm getting my steel from, I'm going to throw his name up as well. He also has a separate hardware store. So kudos to you guys. You guys are amazing. Come with me on my journey. I wish you good tidings, many blessings. Don't forget to share, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you can be alerted when I post new videos. Ciao.